That's what updates do to me right there. Those are not from Smiles. It's probably an older update. We've had this computer in storage for a little bit, and we're trying to update it to Windows 10 version 20H2, 20H2. And it keeps not doing it. Keeps not doing it. Keeps not doing it. It says that Realtek has a device in the system that needs to be compliant with Windows 11. Mind you, this is an update for Windows 10, not Windows 11. And before it will work, that has to be fixed. Go onto Dell's website because it's with a Dell 8900. Yes, it's an older computer. And they're like, hey, this is the most up-to-date software. So I download that, and it's like 2017, which, albeit still 5 years ago, but that is still 2 years newer than what Windows would find. And when I uninstalled the drivers entirely, it put in drivers from like 2009. So the history for the device goes back a ways, or at least for the driver family. And I go on through Dell's support site and trying to find what I can as far as like getting this updated to a Windows 11 friendly version. And it's like, no, they're not making a Windows 11 version of that driver for that device. And I started thinking, it's like, wait a second, this is the Bluetooth Wi-Fi device. I don't use Bluetooth with my desktop. Not this one. B, I don't use the built-in wireless on this desktop. So I'm like, wait a second. I know what the chip is that they're talking about. That little guy. That little son of a gun right there. So I look at, okay, well, if I replace it, what's the cost? $30. They would rather you buy an entirely new computer rather than replace this for $30. And I was like, you know what? But if we're not even using it, but I am using wireless on my computer. And look, my wireless is still there. Uh-oh, it's not there. I'm using a Netgear issue. They didn't say anything about Netgear. They said Realtek. Realtek. Here's my little Netgear buddy. Yeah, that's where all my wireless is coming from now. And that's where it's been coming from for years. Forget this was even part of the system, but rather than making it to where you can disable it and not try to reinstall the software itself, because I did disable it. And it's like, oh no, it's still there. And I uninstalled the software, and it's like, oh no, it's still there. Because it kept reinstalling the drivers for it. So I had to physically remove it from the system in order to not have to replace my desktop. And now, it just finished updating. It needs to restart, and then it will be on feature update for Windows 10 version 20H2. Darn. It cost me nothing.